Hi there, it's Kaya from Kaichiko Crafts, and today I have prepared a cute Christmas card for you on which I will show you how you can make a sepia effect on a card. I started out by die cutting this rectangle and then I will stamp on it. You can see that it has a beautiful wonky edge, and this will make this card even more vintage. I will stamp out the bunny in Tattered Rose Distress ink, and I will also fussy cut its mask. I will just use my scissors and go directly online, and you can see that now the bunny is masked out perfectly. I will use the same distress ink for the tree underneath the bunny. And I am using this color of distress ink because I want to make sure that the color won't be seen once I am coloring. You can't see the stamped image really well, but this is actually the point. So I will then also stamp out this snowman. I will link every set that I have used on this card below, so if you're interested in the sets, then go to my description box. And now we will start coloring. You can see that I will only be using browns, and this is kind of the point of this effect that we are doing today. This will be no line coloring, so I will just use my markers to color everything in. I will now first color the things that will be darker brown. And when I am coloring like this, I like to put my darkest color down first and then use the medium shade and then blend it out with my lightest shade. If I want even more depth, I will just go in again with the darkest and the middle shade and then blend it out again. So you should just keep on going, keep on building the colors, and you should be okay. And now I will make the snow because I forgot to make the ground. This would be probably best to do before anything else, so I will just do it now. And you can see that I am using this light shade because snow is quite white usually, so we should use a light color. And now I will just go ahead and color in this tree. So when I'm coloring like this, I like to color the darkest colors first. So for example, here I will move along to the bunny scarf and I will also color it in dark colors. And I also like to make sure that I don't have two dark areas next to each other. So that's why I am using these dark colors, for example, for the scarves and for the tree, and then the snowman and the bunny will be the lightest color. This helps our eyes to see the different shades even though we are only using the same color, so browns. Hope this makes sense, but you will see what I mean here. I use the darkest color for everything else, and now the base of the snowman will be lighter color, and this will make sure that you will see the snowman and the scarf as a different thing. I will just use again 3 shades and I will blend everything out. You can see that I also made his eyes and a peak using the same browns as I did for the scarf. Again, this is just so our eye can see the contrast between the colors. I will then use the same light colors for the bunny, and here you can see that since we have such a small area, it's really important to make good shadows so our eye will be able to differentiate between shades. So I will just continue coloring, and again I will use darker color for its eyes so we will be able to see them. And for the ears and the head I will use the same colors I did for its body. You can see that I will leave a bit of the area in his ears, and that's because I wanted even lighter color there. So I will use this really light color and I will color in there. And this again helps our eyes to understand what is going on. And you can see that even though we only used few colors, the image is actually coming together beautifully. And for the background, I will use this really soft brown just so it won't be white. Then I will go ahead and make some more ground, and since this is a winter scene, I will add some snowflakes in the same color as the ground. Then I will use some gel pen for even more details on our image, but I won't use it really a lot because I think that it's already seen what I wanted to make. Then I will use this white ink pad and I will go along the edges. I felt like the image needed some extra details at the edges, and this is what I did. You could also use, for example, a brown ink pad and do the same. I will then stamp the greetings on the brown cardstock that I will also use in the background, and then for the second word I will just use my Copics to make the same color as we have in the background of the scene, and I will stamp both words in Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. For the holiday sentiment, I will just trim it down using the paper trimmer, and then you can see that I have the greetings actually really beautifully die cut. I will use again this white ink pad to make it even more interesting and dimensional. Then the only thing left to do is to position everything. I will be mostly using this double-sided tape and I will put everything on my base. As said, I will again use this double-sided tape, and I just love how simple this scene is, but you are still able to see the scene that we made. Then I will use some foam squares to put this holiday word up, and I will put it on the left top corner of my image. And then these greetings I will put down with some liquid glue that I have in my syringe, which is perfect for things like this, and I will just put it here again on the left hand side. And this actually finishes up the card. Hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial and that you will try this effect of no line coloring and only using browns. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye bye!